Hello, royalty tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V on the Game Boy Advance with me, BlueAnkylo. In the last episode, we traveled through the Moogle village, across a desert, fighting some sand monster, and, well, a cave, and then a desert, and then a Moogle forest, whatever, you know. And then, due to some plot, the Moogles telepathically talked to each other, and then Galuf's granddaughter flew a drake over and flew us back to the castle. It's all a little bit strange, but it's done anyway. So, welcome to the castle. Don't forget to take that teleport spell. Where's that teleport spell? I don't know why they would leave a teleport behind a hidden wall in the middle of the throne room. But, there it was. And the barrier is totally blocking Big Bridge. Without a wind drake, which we have, that doesn't want to fly us there, there's no way you can get to near Exdeath's castle. So, teleport. There's our level 3 time magic spell we were missing. Still not sure what the level 2 one was. Just lets you escape out of a dungeon or out of a battle. It's our third way to escape from battle without having to run. Whether you have time magic, ninjas, or thieves, you can escape. And there's that Moogle. Lady Krile can speak with this Moogle. Just like it was a person. Yeah, whatever. Maybe it is a person, just wearing a suit. He's such a good kid. He's got the same big heart as our king. Well, isn't that convenient? We'll head up to see what she's up to. Kyle? The wind drake, he's dying. What? Why? He pushed himself so hard. He was wounded, and he shouldn't have been flying. But he took me to find you. Oh, he someone should cast a cure on him. He sacrificed himself to save us. Is there any way for us to save him? Yar. We need some dragon grass. Dragon grass? Will that? Like, look, do you look after this dragon or not? Yes. However, such a thing even Look, this was supposed to be the staple food for wind drakes. If that's what they eat traditionally to live, how would they have wind drakes without dragon grass? Lena? Yeah, back home, wind drakes always nest near it. Yes, thank you, Ferris, for being voice of reason. Just find where the drakes roost, find some dragon grass, it's easy. Well, if that's the case... Fine, where do we go? Well, our best bet would be Drakenvale, the Valley of Wind Drakes that we named after the drakes. In fact, they probably just have some dragon grass we can buy from them. Seems very straightforward. However, no one who's entered has ever returned. How do you know the name of Drakenville then? If no one's ever come back. Fine. Yeah, I don't believe you, old man. We'll handle it. It's probably pretty safe. Drakenvale is north of the castle. It's just past Quelled, the werewolf town. Yeah, don't worry about the werewolves before you get to the Drakenvale where no one ever returns. It's totally cool. But what about the monsters? I'm tired, Grandpa. There's so many of them. No worries. It's just monsters. We've killed plenty of monsters, guys. Seriously. We'll bring back you, dragon grass. Yeah. Why are you guys even making a deal out of this being a problem? We're like the warriors of light. The crystals gave us their shards. We can be like samurais and ninjas and stuff. Just tell me where to go and I'll go. Don't have to make such a big deal out of it. Jeez. Alright. So we've got ourselves a quest. And it's a quest to get wings again, so it's an okay quest. Castle Bal has a long and rich history. It's so old we don't even know all the secrets. No one teaches history in this place of the world. Curse that Gilgamesh! Our troops have been decimated! He wasn't that bad, was he? The door in the basement won't open, no matter what you try. Here's a save point for no reason at all. Have fun in the basement, guys. So, I'm just gonna show you this battle. Objet d'art. So, I'm just gonna pause here for a second. Properly pause. Nah, we'll have music. This was my first time, the very first time I played this game, like on a translated ROM, way back in the day, before this was even properly released. This was the first area where I actually farmed for job points. So these guys are stone statues, and if I remember correctly, they're pretty tough. Let me just do a quick Libra on them. Level 45, weak to lightning. I used the wrong one. Basically, if you want to fight these guys, you might want like 2 summoners or some ninjas with some lightning scrolls. They didn't hit that hard. I remember them being more dangerous than that. Sloga, probably reasonable here as well. Because, yeah, I thought they could do pretty good damage. A big group of 5 like this is pretty dangerous. That's not what I wanted you to do. So the dancing dagger, oh yeah, that too. They cast break. Yeah. Yeah, see, I remember this was not a fun place. Not an easy place. It is fun, don't get me wrong. Alright, well, I'm not sure if Galuf and parts are going to get the advantage here, but a little bit of money, a little bit of XP, tons of job points. Oh man, so good for job points. Now, I just showed you like the hard way. It would be easier if I had like 4 summoners, or just 4 people with summoning as a secondary, and then we get 8 job points every time. Well, that was also the larger group of enemies. I think they come in groups of 2 and 5. But there is a secret here. Please tell me this works in the Game Boy version. Yeah. So, they're statues, and even though they've got a lot of HP and they're a much higher level than us, you can one-shot them with a gold needle. I don't believe casting Asuna on them would work, though. I'll actually test it out for you guys. I'm pretty sure it's the gold needle specifically that they're weak to. I remember figuring this out the first time I played it, and I was so proud of myself. Let me just see. I don't think Asuna will work, but it's possible. No. It is the gold needle that gives you the specific reaction. So there you go. That was an easier way to fight 5 of them. And you do get a lot of job levels from doing stuff like that. I was actually planning... What was I planning on leveling up with Bards? I think I was going to do Dragoon after all, because it's kind of the new thing. I wanted to show you guys how the Dragoons work a little bit more. I guess if I gave him, like, a Spell Blade and then jump, that might not be the worst combo. Throwing was quite useful, though. The ability to equip this isn't bad. The fact that you could throw them for lightning damage, like, this is... Like, if you had to fight those battles naturally, that would be good. It's interesting how much damage that dancing dagger can do. Keep in mind, if you use your jump attack with a dagger, you will not get double damage. The dancing dagger essentially does, with an attack, the same effect of dancing. It can do quadruple damage, which is ridiculous, because it's such a high power... Such a high power, like, the weapon has a high base power. I'm not sure why there's such a delay here when you start battle off. That's too much damage. Ooh, a fail of Sloga. Let's try this. Oh man, that did a lot of damage. Okay, I need to figure out how much money that actually cost me, because that is ridiculous. Alright, we're just going to heal up here, and I'm going to try that again. I do not remember having an attack that just one-shots that entire group. Alright, so we have 27,759. Remember that number. 27,759. That's the normal group I was talking about. Let's just do this once. That was almost enough to kill them on its own. So maybe you just need a samurai and spend some of your money. You'll be fine. 27,759. So you get half as many job points if you fight the two, but 2 gold needles finishes that fight really quickly normally. And you get 1 back. Oh, I did make some gold from that fight too, so 27,000. So we spent at least 2,000 gil, probably a little bit more because I wonder if you throw like 10% of your total gil in damage. Let's try to remember that number. 25,873. Now it's for science. 25,000. So if this does what I'm thinking it will do, I need to do a little bit more damage than just that, though. So we can use lightning scroll. We're not going to use our summon because I want to make sure. 2850. That was more than what I had. Well, I don't know how the weapon formula works. It definitely uses like a lot of gil, though. That was like must use like 5,000 or 6,000 gil. So it does a lot of damage. It's probably based on how much you've got or something, and it might be based on your stats or level, but it's interesting. I wasn't expecting the samurai's secondary ability to be that damaging. That's pretty cool. Do one more fight, just for fun. This is my normal setup. So what we'll need to do is find a shop that sells gold needles. You can just put everyone in the back row, and pretty quickly you could farm for quite a lot of job points, if you want. There's better places later on, but I think for this point in the game, this is probably the quickest way to get job points you'll find. Assuming you've got gold needles or some way to do a lot of lightning damage, which obviously you can do. And I think you do make enough money to keep buying gold needles without any problem, so that should not stump you. Anyway, we can't actually open that door yet. We'll get around to that sometime later as well. Lady Kryl is at the top of the tower, crying. It's fine. Not long after she was born, Kryl's parents went to save a winddrake in the Glosiana Desert. They were never heard from again. Yeah. Interesting how she has no parents either. Interesting. 50 gil, like, so you don't have to use your own tents if you don't want to. Like, it's a nice place to farm because there's a save point right beside it. You're basically in a town where you can go heal up anytime you want. Yeah, I don't know. I always thought that was a good spot. You guys tell me in the comments if you thought that was a good spot too. I'm not sure if I'll be doing it really right now because I don't want to level anybody up specifically, but if I decide I need to level some jobs up, I might come back later. Let's see, how much do gold needles even cost? I think they're pretty cheap. Yeah, 150 each. We were definitely making, assuming you don't use the Zenigage or whatever, you definitely would make enough money just fighting them to use gold needles to kill everything if you wanted to. Or you could have brought 99 lightning scrolls and just have 4 ninjas. That worked for a while. You ran out of lightning scrolls. Some sort of super barrier, hey? X-Death has really been giving our men a beating. All the men have switched forces. Killed all the men, I guess. I need that treasure. Yeah, I get it. Accessories like the elven mantle and gold hairpin may not be used. Yeah, I think I've talked about how optimizing works. By the way, there's an angel robe. Who could even use it? I thought for sure a white mage could equip an angel robe. Tell me, give me a hint. An angel robe. Yes. Clothing that resists poison. I don't even know who would equip it normally then. Maybe it's for dancers or some sort of bard or something. Oh well. I figured Angel Robe would be a standard white mage sort of deal. I expect this is all the same magic we just bought, yeah. So if you didn't grind up for Gil at the same place I did, maybe after the Moogle Village you'd have enough money to buy all the stuff you wanted. I just wanted to buy it back then. Looks like the same weapons as well. Like the same arm. Oh, no, there is one new thing. We'll buy a pair of gloves. See how these look. So gauntlets give you quite a lot of physical defense, but no special effects. Alright, well they're definitely better than the Mithril Glove, so there you go. Bartz gets quite a lot of defense as a Dragoon. Oh, I never really showed it off, but yeah, the Golden Shield, again, another 5% upgrade to evasion from the Mithril Shield. All the golden armor is just a little bit better than Mithril when I bought it. I forgot to show that off. The Gaia gears for your mages is a bit better than Sage's surplus. Although being immune to silence might be worth it depending on what you're fighting. Did I forget to actually equip that? Yeah. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. I think... Might as well look for secrets, right? Wonder what that did. I think you have to click the switch to come through the waterway downwards, I think. X-Death's monsters are waiting outside the gates. Oh, yeah. Open the gates. Once we're clear, shut the doors and never let anyone back in. Unless it's me. If it's me outside the gates, then let me back in. Fine, I'm sure there's no other way into the castle. It's no big deal. I guess the castle's supposed to be besieged. Now, close in the gate and seal it. Don't let anyone inside except for when I come back. I mean, would it really be that difficult to tell these guys, seal the gate and keep it sealed and for all monsters? But if I come back and you see me from the towers, then let me in. Oh, we have to fight some monsters on the way out? Sure, whatever. Think they're gonna stop us? It's just an abductor. I don't like having critical HP very much though, Mr. Abductor. Let's do a jump. He doesn't even hit very hard. Oh, this guy's toast. I don't even know what he's weak against. Let's go bio. Let's see what he's got. Mr. Abductor. That wasn't a boss. You guards are terrible. Oh man, I don't know what's wrong with these guards. Well, we got ourselves a new area, so where are we? We have flown from the top right of the map to the middle-ish, bottom left-ish area. Looks like a fairly big area surrounded by mountains with some wasteland in the middle and some shining white to the north. Probably means I should go that way. I hope there weren't any castle, or I hope there weren't any pianos in that castle. They don't seem that tough. 120 XP, they barely give you anything anyway. And that is such a stupid looking cat walking on his hands. What's the deal with that? So in this sort of situation, a jump might be reasonable because it would take an action for him to move to the front row anyway. So he's gonna take... It's gonna require 2 turns worth of time to get full damage. Still didn't even kill him. Or you can just have your samurais to get crits every single attack. Pretty good. Guess we're gonna have to go through this town though to get anywhere. Welcome to Quelled! It's got the fun music. The gate to Drakenvale is north of town. Easy to find. The question is, will it open? There goes the sheep. Well, you got some fine sheep here in your town. But you've locked the doors. Why would you do that? I want to buy more loot, or more... I don't want to buy loot. I want to buy gear. Kelger's house. Huh. Wonder who that is. Sure hope it's not a werewolf. Halt. You have encroached far enough. Aha! There are 2 werewolves now. 3, in fact. Well, if it's a fight you want... Barts, calm down. They're our allies. If our allies are pointing blades at us, I certainly don't want to meet our enemies. Oh, hey Galuf. Kelger. It's been a while, hasn't it? Sure has. Kelger here is one of the 4 Dawn Warriors. You know, he's kind of an important fella. He didn't get a castle like me, but he's alright. Oh, X-Death with you. 30 years ago? You guys are old. Who are the younglings? Folks from the world where we sealed X-Death. Remember that place we dropped off the evil warlock? Yeah, that was their planet. Also, all their crystals are broken and their world's gonna die now. Don't worry about it. Friends of X-Death? I mean, sometimes he has to sound like a werewolf. These cads are the ones who destroyed the crystals and brought... Now, hold on a moment. We were trying to not destroy the crystals. You've got it all wrong. Listen. Stand down. Let me eat these children. Oh, he's pretty tough. Bart, or whoever you are, prepare yourself. I would taste your blade. You really want to taste it? I mean, okay. Crony of X-Death or no, show me what kind of man you really are. I'm glad your backup left. No, stay back. I've got to settle this man to man. You girls stay out of the way. Don't cast haste on me or heal me at all. That would totally be cheating. Oh. Let's see how you handle my lupine attack. Bart, use jump. He'll never get you if you're in the air. Seriously, just jump. You're not jumping very good. He's the one doing the jumping. Aha! Take that, werewolf. You want the pain, you get the pain. Bart, I told you not to hurt him. Look, he kept smacking me in the back. I don't like that very much. Werewolf wanted to fight, I fought a werewolf. What you want me to do? I guess he's a pretty old werewolf. Sorry about that, Kelger. Hell's bells, Kelger. Always overdoing it. Why don't you act your age for once? Still, to foil my lupine attack so easily. You've more skill than you seem. It's just a trick. When someone's doing circles around you, you just close your eyes and smack them in the face. It's easy. from your father. Tell me about your mother. Dorgan. What? I mean, there couldn't be that very many Dorgans around. It doesn't seem like a very common name, but like, what? No way. You can't be. Look, I just told you my father's Dorgan. I'm pretty clearly his son. Yeah. Dad was Dorgan. You know, lived out in that village I showed you guys. And I had some friends. My mom died. You know, we've been over this. Well, small worlds we live in, huh? They actually are surprisingly small. Something that I'm confused about a little bit. Bart, your father, along with me, Kelger, and Zazat Surgate, we fought against Exdeath. Dorgan was one of the 4 Dawn Warriors. Oh. So... Wait, does that mean I'm an alien? Correct. This is an awful lot like Final Fantasy IV. Do I get to be a paladin now, guys? We followed Exdeath to your world, and then... You guys went home and ditched my dad on the planet you dumped Exdeath on? Is this guy immortal? How much punishment can he take? Even when we knock him down, he won't stay down. That's because you're not knocking him down hard enough. Let's just give up and seal him here. It's not like he's down to like 1 HP or anything. We'll just leave him here. Yeah, that's the only way, sure. Just seal him here? We can't just leave a demon from our world in another world. Oh, yes, we can. Yeah, well, you want to bring him back to our world? Psh. Look sharp, lads. He's recovering. Ah, damnation. Fine, we'll just leave him here. Fine. Could try to kill him. Take him back to our world, but nope. Let's just seal him here. It's fine. Sure, these guys that live here will be okay with it, probably. Dorgan, we can't seal him with the crystals unless our hearts are united. By our powers combined. Dorgan's the only one that felt any guilt over sealing an evil warlock on a different planet. Oh, just drop him in a pit. That'll kill him. Wow. Alright, crystals, do your thing. Sure that's not just gonna kill him if you seal him inside rock? It's usually how you kill people. It's kind of like a coffin, tome sort of deal. People usually die when you do that. Or are dead first, but, you know. You bury someone alive in a mountain, they're probably dead. You're certain that you want to stay. My mind's made up. There's this hottie in a town over yonder, and I'm tired of you animal-loving freaks on this other planet. But why? Told you guys. See ya! Off to chase some tail. Dorgan. And that's how my dad came over. Okay. Dorgan stayed in your world to watch over Exdeath's seal. Yeah, that's right. Well, that's sure. How fares old Dorgan? Well, yeah, about that. I see. My sympathies. Son of Dorgan, anything you ask of me shall be done. You need only name your requests. We just gotta go to Drakenvale. It's not a big deal. I don't suppose you guys have any dragon grass on hand, would you? It would save us a journey. Of course they don't. Alright, well, we've made friends with the werewolf people. Who's apparently so sick, he's still coughing at us. mean, I don't know. Rag on these guys for sealing X-Death on our own planet, but I guess they might not have had a choice. Lord Kelger is very sick. Overexerting himself earlier didn't help. Is everyone sick and dying in this planet? You're not a human, basically? Oh. I guess the monsters made it up here, too. Maybe you should go move into the castle with the humans. No one knows why the wind drakes died out. Well, at least the werewolves are having fun. Oh, good. I pray for your safety and give you this song. It's quite effective against the undead. Just what you guys wanted. Another reason to use a bard. Hey, run around. You keep your crazy mumbo-jumbo to yourself. This ceremony is to pray for your success. I've ruined the ceremony, guys! How else can I ruin this? How did I ruin... Trying to figure out how I block these guys into the corner. They must have turned off of each other. Because I don't think I could, on my own, totally mess up his journey. Oh, never mind. Haha, foiled. No safety prayer for me. Alright, let's go to the shops, I guess. Oh, there is a little side quest here, I believe. A strange voice has been coming from the well. It's slightly disturbing. Frog. A frog. Uh-huh. Will you please bring me a frog? Come on. Bring one. I gotta have one. So, I remember this. You have to actually capture a frog-type monster. There might be some around if we look for them. Beastmaster side quests. Great fun. Probably just all the same spells as in the castle and the old town. I would expect. In fact, I'd kind of put my money on the weapon and armor shop being very similar as well. Oh no, there's some new stuff, alright. So... this looks like monk sort of slash ninja stuff. Got our gold armor again. So all that's new will be the sort of medium class gear. Hey, a ninja sword. Ooh. Now I really want to switch back to my ninja. And I bought a dark bow, and now they immediately give me a killer bow. Oh yeah, we can buy ninja stuff again. Awesome. Bunch of the same stuff here. I mean, a blinding bow. I don't know. The rangers aren't terrible, but I don't use them very often. I want one of those just to compare stats for sure. I'll see if that gives you an intelligence boost. We've got a fair number of scrolls. Now that I can buy more, I might start using those again. Buy one of these and one of those. Just want to see how that looks on the ninja right now. With, I don't really know what I'd give him. I guess counter's fine for now. So, it's not as good as the Kodachi, but it is 5 better than a Nori Calcum Dirk. The Dancing Dagger, though, is weird. I mean, it's interesting, don't get me wrong, but it's weird. The Twist Headband looks to be quite a lot better than the Green Beret. And the Power Sash looks to be a fair bit better than the Ninja Suit as well. Quite a lot of strength there. Now we have, like, absolutely no magic defense right now. Interesting. Do I want to buy another Kodachi? it would actually drop my attack power down a little bit. I'm actually gonna go check out what Dancing Dagger plus Kodachi does with a ninja. I'm not even 100% sure. It should do one dance attack and then one physical, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I forget how dual wielding works with the Dancing Dagger. Maybe it doesn't work at all. No, because I think the dance doesn't affect... Like, I don't think the dance happens every time you attack with the Dancing Dagger. It's like 1 in 4, 1 in 2, or something like that. It's like a pretty high damage weapon, and sometimes it has the dance effect from the dancer. There we go. And it completely overrules your, whatever your normal attack would be. Like, if you're going to do 2 attacks, you just get a dance instead. And the dance could be good, or it could be what we just got there, which was confusion or something. So we probably prefer more reliable by having 2 Kodachis rather than the Dancing Dagger. Like, the Dancing Dagger is cool, and we're not going to get rid of it. There's definitely some interesting strats you can use for it. I remember using it for various experimentation. But we... Oh man, I don't have money again. Need my monies. Well, this thing is not as good as I was hoping, so we'll get rid of that. Find one of those. So now if we use the ninja, if I want to use the ninja anyway, we can go double Kodachi. And that will do more damage than dual wielding. At least that one. Well, I mean, like... If I switched over to Spellblade, which is my traditional really, really awesome class right now. Mystic Knight is the Spellblade option. If we tried this, just for interest's sake, how is that looking? Sleep Blade is my best at the moment. You can kind of see which ones can be dual-wielded, at least, or dual-handed. So it's almost as good, plus you've got more strength as a ninja, as the Mystic Knight. And then the Mystic Knight can also buff his attack to be elemental effectiveness as well. That's probably better. That's still probably our most powerful setup for Galuf by a long shot. But, I think I'll finish leveling up the next job level for Samurai next anyway. And I really do like, the odds of the critical with the Samurai weapons get a lot of criticals from their katanas, so it's pretty fun. Anyway, Bartz is not going to go for 450 right now. That's a long way off for ninjas, so we'll let him... What should he work on? Starting to get to the point where most of the jobs that Bartz can do are going to take a lot of job points to get a level up on. I could try dancing, but... I don't know about that. I could start leveling up his samurai as well. I don't want to have 2 samurais at the same time. We'll just finish off the Dragoon, I guess. I think the real weakness here is we can't use two-handed. If you could two-hand a spear, and then also jump for more double damage, like if it all stacked up properly, that would be amazing. But they don't let us do that. Is there any way I could buff his damage as a Dragoon? Don't see it. I mean... Spellblade, yeah, take care of it. Okay, we'll do that for now, yeah. At least what this would do is I would be able to... Well, maybe I should test that out. Again, just for science, right? Theoretically, I should... Actually, I'm not sure if Spellblade will work with a jump command. This is not what I wanted for... Oh, there's a frog you could catch. I might try to do that off camera. I'll have to equip the capture thing and then... Well, let's try Drain. We'll know if that works very easily. I don't want to kill all these things right now, so hold off. Let's see if we can jump and still get the elemental effect there with Drain Sword. Because if that combos together, I might be willing to give that a try for a while. Should be really good against bosses that counter you. I don't think that worked. I think probably Spellblade doesn't stack with jump. And if I just do a normal attack... Did I not get anything for that either? Maybe Drain has like a chance to work, chance to hit kind of deal. Or maybe it just doesn't work with spears at all, actually. That's possible, it just doesn't work with spears at all. It does say blade, right? Dragoons are looking worse and worse as time goes along. Yeah, we don't even get... Okay, so you just can't use Spellblade with spears at all. Fine. It's not the jump command that's broke, it's just... they're not compatible. That's too bad. I mean, it probably does say that, right? Well, it says weapons with different magics. It doesn't look like it works with spears, though. Alright, well that's too bad. That would have been a kind of fun combo to try. What else have we got? I mean, throw, now that we can definitely buy... You know, I'll probably just do that, then. That'll make him pretty useful. Just by throwing stuff, he'll do more damage than a lot of people. And then the other thing we need to do is capture a frog and sell it to that guy. Which is... What's it called? It's not control. Oh, maybe I haven't learned it all. Have I not mastered... Sorry guys, I thought I'd already mastered Beastmaster here. No, probably 300 points to get what I need. So I'll need to actually switch to Beastmaster, and then we'll have the ability to capture. Just give white magic for basic heals. We do have that chain whip to try out, and actually the Beastmaster actually can equip all these sort of medium armors, which isn't the worst thing. Beastmaster just seems so weak, though, most of the time. I do need to end the episode, though, but I just wanted one more fight to show off. Maybe we'll get the frog right off. We do not. So what I'll do is I'll try to capture the frog off camera. And then on the next episode, I'll turn that in. I don't think I'm going to do any more grinding right now. I could always, but... That samurai is pretty awesome, isn't it? Oh, I should see how much the chain whip can do. Show you guys. Here you go. You know... That was about as much damage as the Dragoon is going to do with a normal attack. Maybe Beastmaster isn't as bad as I was thinking, to be honest. Because that's 52 attack power. That's actually more than the Wind Lance. Wow. The difference is just in strength. And the Beastmaster... One more fight. Are you kidding me? Also, there's a cave over here. What good is a Dragoon? 600 damage versus... Oh, that is very sad. So, Beastmaster, who can attack from the back row automatically without losing any attack power, does more damage than the Dragoon up front with a spear. Oh well, I guess that's just the way of life. Alright folks, well I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to try to find a frog. We'll probably do the cave next episode before we head to Drakenville, just so I can show you what's over that way. But yeah, interesting times. Lots of options now. We're definitely at the point in the game where, you know, you've got most of the jobs in the game and you can start getting enough ability points to start trying to come up with fun builds and stuff. So I'm kind of at that phase where I'm just trying to think about what I want to do with all my characters right now, other than the default white magic, time magic, black magic summons. Like, you know, I want to try to show off some of the other stuff too, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for watching folks, hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day. Catch a frog for me while you're out.